Hello, and welcome to this video. I am Alexis Miguel Galvez from grade 11 HU04, and I'm here to talk about The Fault in Our Stars, the book. It was made by John Green, and it is a young adult fiction book. Its intention is to show the readers or make them visualize the status of being in love. It doesn't actually focus only on love, but it actually focuses on sadness, tragedy, loss, tremendous loss. You might ask, what is a young adult fiction book? A young adult fiction book focuses on love, relationships, friendships, families, anything that has love. The story of The Fault in Our Stars, the book, is about two lovers having to fall in love with each other and having one of them having lung cancer. The person who has lung cancer goes by the name Hazel, which goes to a support group, and in that support group she met a person, a boy named Augustus Waters. He's charming and witty, but Augustus also has a bone cancer called osteosarcoma. Hazel and Augustus rides a roller coaster full of emotion which includes love, sadness, and romance. And they want to search for the author of their favorite book. The author that they're searching for is Peter Van Houten, the author of An Imperial Affliction. I'm gonna read the description of Hazel Grace and Augustus Waters from the fandom wiki. Let's focus on Augustus Gus Waters. He is a main character and the male lover interest in The Fault in Our Stars, the best friend of Isaac, and later Hazel's boyfriend, and only lover. He is adorable, and anyone who denies it has issues and needs mental help. Augustus is described as being tall, very attractive, intelligent, and having mahogany colored hair. He fears oblivion as he wants to make a mark on the world. He hates the idea of not being able to leave a mark at all, as he is diagnosed with cancer. Augustus knew Isaac before the support group. The single and sole reason he was there was because he wanted to support Isaac. Before undergoing surgery and going blind, Augustus Waters is a big believer in metaphor. He's constantly symbolizing the situations at hand. One example is his love of not smoking. He said, "It's a metaphor, you see. You put the killing thing right between your teeth, but you don't give it the power to do its killing." Hazel has no siblings and is the daughter to Mr. Lancaster and Mrs. Lancaster, friend of Isaac and girlfriend of Augustus Waters. Hazel finished high school early and has already begun pursuing a college education. She is diagnosed with stage 4 thyroid cancer with metastasis forming in her lungs, but has managed to live with the disease owing to doses of an experimental drug called phalanxifor. One of the literary approaches that I've taught is psychoanalysis. It connects to the feelings of the characters, their minds, their thoughts, about the characters, obviously. It talks about. The book was actually made in our genre. I think the way that I would connect it to the 21st Lit is how it was made, the concept of the book, and how it connects to the people, how it was created for the readers, the people who actually want to read the book. And it somehow connects to what the book is actually made of. Idea was the idea that was put into it, the structure of the book, the core of how the book is actually being intact, how it was kept intact. And lastly, Miss Camille half the time that I'm in your class, I actually fall asleep. But when there's activities, I actually enjoy them. Um, I don't just sleep in your class, but I still listen half the time. I enjoy it. I like how you interact with us students. I actually enjoy it, even if half the time I'm actually tired. I'm happy in your class. I learned a lot. I actually remember the literary approaches, some of them, the the ideas that you made me think, the poems that you made me read. I don't know my grammar. Uh, yeah, I actually enjoy your class. The questions, the last questions that you gave us, I actually put it as a reviewer for my exams, and I feel like I'm still gonna fail. Other than that, I'm actually happy for having to spend the first semester with you. And even if you're still not my teacher, I hope we still see each other again, and I hope we can still chat. If I have questions, I can go to you, or if I want to actually borrow a book. But I'm actually not into reading books, but I'm still gonna borrow books because I'm interested. Um, Also, I remember those authors that you mentioned. The five authors that I still remember five authors, especially especially the one that you assigned to my group. I still remember his works, his story, his life, and yeah, that's about it. That's all I have to say. Thank you, Miss Cams, for watching this video. Thank you to anyone who's gonna watch this video. I hope you enjoyed the last minutes of your time. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Um, yeah.